We're on in 1 minute, gentlemen. Sound check.
You know,
Sound
man,
check.
our shirt, Black Lives Matter, is just slick marketing. That's all it is, man. You know, they take advantage of the emotions behind a white cop shooting a black man on the street. And that's fine, I understand. But what it's really about is slick marketing. It's socialism and it's Marxism. That organization, you can look up who founded it. They are all about socialism and Marxism. They want to remove religion from our schools and our government. Because religion don't go along with LGBTQ. They don't. They don't like that. So what they really want and what they're really after is the support of the Democratic Party. They want to get rid of religion. They want to get rid of the Western nuclear family, a man, a woman, and their kids. They don't want that. They don't like that no more. And they just spread hate and ignorance, man, and socialism. Them and Antifa, that's going to be the fall of democracy right there. I'm telling you, I done my reading, man. I know what I'm talking about.
Welcome back to another episode on Emotional Intelligence for Politics and Media. I am your host, Dr. Jay Houston, author of many books on emotional intelligence. I am joined today by our good friends from Make America Great Again, our folks who are liberal, and joined by our good buddies from Mainstream Republicans. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Right, man. Doing good? Yeah.
Excellent. Right. Post-holidays, I hope all that was well. Let's jump right into our discussion. 73855, a theory on body language and human communication.
Let's do it.
As we mentioned in our previous episode, this 73855 theory, which is by a UCLA professor from the 1970s, is all about human communication, in which 7% of our human communication is via spoken word. 38% of what we're picking up from another person is from their tone, and a whopping 55% of it is from body language. Now, whether or not we agree with the exact percentages, our subconscious is constantly assessing more than our conscious mind is aware of what we're hearing. 73855 is also known in salesperson training manuals so that salespeople can be viewed as more likable and trustworthy to their customers. In TV media, anchors and personalities are chosen and popular for having gravitas and a charm, a lot of which stems from their perfected, projected, and practiced nonverbal skills. Donald Trump conveys confidence and defiance as his body language stays consistently strong. Even his chin constantly rises when not speaking in political debates, keeping his nonverbal vibration as confident as possible for his supporters.
So you're saying that I like Trump and you hate Trump because of his nonverbal communication, and he only appears to know what he's talking about, and that's 7 and 38 and 55 and 6 versus 9. Man, that is all just bull, man.
You know what, man? You participate the least of the three of us are trying to figure out why we see this man, Donald Trump, so differently. Even if I give tight-ass MSR some information, at least he'll check it out. You either can't or won't digest information that paints Donald Trump in a light that makes you uncomfortable. You know why? Because you're so comfortable blaming me. And that male bovine excrement you said earlier about Black Lives Matter and Marxism you know what? All of this makes sense now. The disconnect. This helps me so much. I've been trying to figure out the disconnect for a while. How are we all listening to the words that Donald Trump says and coming out hearing different things? And now hearing that humans pay way, way more attention to tone and body language than actually the words that are coming out of somebody's mouth makes a lot of sense. Meaning all he has to do is broach a given topic, say a few buzzwords, tell you, MAGA, what you want to hear, and 55% of it is body language and 38% of it is tone, then that's all you heard. You didn't even actually hear the 7% of his words that's coming out of his mouth. You know what? It also means that every time I give some information about Donald Trump, all you hear is me rant and rave about it. When I go off on that dude, you're hearing me going off. You're not actually hearing the words that are coming up on my mouth. Words that are coming out of my mouth. You know what? I can work on that. That's my fault.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, dang, man, I'm sorry. It's just no other politician has ever connected with me like Donald Trump, and I try just to protect that man. I'm sorry.
Well, that is great sharing for today, gentlemen. I thank you all again for your sharing. It's part of the reason why we're here, to be able to share our perspectives in this format. Next up will be our discussion on the subconscious. Our subconscious and our human desires to want to be right when we do not need to be right. That shows up in our body language and our tone. When we do not need to be right in any interpersonal discussion, it allows others to actually focus on the words we are saying, which is so difficult to say because we're so preoccupied with body language and tone. I am Dr. J. Houston, emotional intelligence guru, author of many books. We will join you,
See you, man.
gentlemen,
Thanks.
next week.
All right.